Rachel, I need to talk to you.
Good evening, Amelia. What is it?
You haven't been treating me well lately, have you? You're treating me like I'm not even there.
I don't think so. Is there something that's bothering you?
There are a lot of things that's bothering me. Since you're working, it's normal for you to buy me something, isn't it? How could you put your work first before your family like that?
I work for my family. It is not for you to have luxuries. It's for the whole family.
Shouldn't you at least help me out with the housework on your days off? You should help out a little more too.
But, Amelia, I have to work during the week, and I need some rest on my days off. We live in different households, so I don't think I should be helping you out on my days off.
You are really useless. You could be more considerate of me. You should at least think a little about how hard I'm going through.
Even if you say I should be more considerate, I am doing the best I can. I care about you, you know?
No, that's not enough. You have no idea how hard I've been working.
Amelia, I try my best to be part of the family. I work every day, I do my chores, and I am grateful to you as well.
Then show me more appreciation. For example, buying me a new coat or taking me to a fancy restaurant on the weekend. That's the kind of thing I need.
Amelia, that's just not possible. You have to think about the family budget, and I think you should refrain from extravagance.
All you do is make excuses. You really are cocky.
Amelia, I am doing the best I can. I want to live up to your expectations, but sometimes it is practically impossible.
Then who would understand my hardships? I don't like that I'm the only one who doesn't get rewarded for everything I do for my family.
It's the same for me. I don't want to be asked to do something that is practically impossible.
You have no idea how I feel. I want you to be more attentive.
I understand your feelings, but I also have my limits. I think it is important that we understand each other.
That's enough. You are nothing but a disappointment to me. Rachel, are you still ignoring me? I see you still haven't decided to take care of me.
Amelia, I'm sorry for neglecting to contact you after work. I'm so busy every day.
Well, that's all I am to you. You really are a rude person, aren't you?
It's not like that.
I just want to have a word with you. Is there anything you've been hiding from me lately?
Hiding something from you? Nothing in particular that comes to mind. Please tell me if there's something specific.
Stop lying. Really, this is what I've been talking about. That's what happens when you put your family aside and only focus on your work. Shouldn't you be more concerned about me?
What are you talking about? I think I always care about my family.
Just because you have an income, you just go out spending all of it. I can see that kind of thing, you know? You bought something expensive recently, didn't you?
Something expensive? I don't remember making any big purchases recently. At most, the lunch the day before yesterday, the set meal I wanted was sold out. So I ordered something $1 more expensive. Is that a problem?
That is not what I'm talking about. Just because you are earning money, you think it's okay to just spend it as you please. But that is wrong. You could have cared more about me and let me go shopping.
Then what is it? I'm sorry, but I cannot understand unless you tell me. I think I'm managing the family finances well. I do it so that the whole family can be happy.
I see. So you are willing to keep it a secret from me, and you don't even consider it a luxury? I can't believe your attitude. Think about how much I have to put up with you.
Excuse me, but what are you really talking about? I really have no idea what you're talking about. Amelia, I think you must have misunderstood something. I do care about you.
That's enough. As a matter of fact, I know what you are trying to hide. The only reason I bothered to ask was to confirm your intentions.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm really not hiding anything.
I know exactly what you're thinking. Now, excuse me.
Amelia? Wait, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Hi, Mom. Sorry it's been so long. How are you doing?
Oh, hi, Sean.
I've been trying to contact you more often, but I'm quite busy.
You don't have to worry about me. Your father and I are doing well. How are you and Emma?
Yes, we're fine. No problem.
I heard that you guys got busy with work right after you got married.
Well, it's a bit of a mess, but we share the household chores and it's going well. It was hard to get used to at first, but now we seem to have found a system that works for us. You taught me how to do a lot of housework before we got married, and it really helped. I still remember your cooking and cleaning tips from time to time, and put them into practice. I really understand what you and Dad used to say, that the secret of a happy working couple is to share the household chores. Especially because I saw Dad take the initiative in helping you with the housework. I naturally felt motivated to do it too. I am so grateful for that. He taught me the importance of housework, and now I realize how much I appreciate it. I feel that by doing housework, Emma and I are able to communicate with each other more often, and I think everything is going well.
I see. I'm glad it helped. By the way, it's wonderful that you and Emma enjoy doing housework together.
Oops, I had to ask you for a favor.
What?
I told you that Emma and I decided to go on our honeymoon for 3 days on New Year's Day, right?
Oh, that's right. She called me about it.
So we decided to go back home as well.
Oh,
Can we stay there from December 30th to New Year's Day?
I don't mind you coming home, but doesn't Emma have to go to her own parents' house?
I heard that her parents usually take a trip to Miami during the year-end and New Year's holidays. So she's planning to shift the time of year to go back to her parents' home.
Oh, I see. If that's the case, I'm all for it. I'll have to prepare a New Year's dinner.
Emma loves your cooking, so she'll be happy. Oh, she says she'll help you out.
I appreciate it, but she doesn't have to do anything tiring before the honeymoon, okay? Please feel free to come stay with us.
She wants to learn the taste of your cooking. Your cooking is special, and she wants to learn from you.
Oh my, that's a nice thing to say.
I'm really happy that you and Emma are getting along so well.
Me too.
See, my grandma is a bit of a... She's like a wife beater.
Hey, don't talk about your grandma like that.
You were being nice to her like that, so it seems to be okay on superficial. But I have a bad feeling that she's going to do something crazy soon.
Well, she loves you, her grandson. I don't think it's likely that any damage will come to you.
I just hope she doesn't hurt you. That's my first priority. Well, I'll be heading straight over there after work on the 30th.
I'll be here. I'll be waiting for you.
Happy New Year. It's early in the new year, but I have something to tell you.
Hi, Amelia. Happy New Year. What is it that you want to tell me?
I knew it. You've been keeping a secret from me.
What? Are you still talking about that? I told you I'm not hiding anything.
Actually, just now, I went to your front door. It suddenly occurred to me that I should talk to you directly.
Oh, really? That was a surprise. If you had told me, I would have let you in. Why did you leave without ringing the doorbell?
I was going to, but I didn't because I no longer had to. I knew right away what you were up to.
Well, then what did you want? Was it something important?
I took the plane tickets from your bag. I figured if you were going to travel, I should be the one to go.
What? You just took it out of the bag like that?
Rachel, I know you were about to leave to go on your trip today. I saw your bag in a suitcase at the entrance, so it was easy to take it. I'm going on that trip. I think you need some rest, don't you?
Please tell me you're joking. Did you really do it?
That's right. I'm about to board the plane. You guys just stay home and rest.
Those tickets are no good. It will ruin our plans. Why would you do that?
I'm going to enjoy my trip. Okay then, I'm going to turn off my phone. I'll call you if anything happens, but for now, I'm going to enjoy myself.
Sean, is your plane ticket missing?
What? Oh, actually, yes. When I woke up this morning and did a final check in my bag, I was sure it was there. But when I got to the airport, there was no ticket. I mean, how do you know about that?
Your grandma took it.
Huh?
She was at my doorstep this morning. She said you left your luggage at the front door just before you left. For some reason, she thought I was going on a trip. So she went through your bag and took out the plane ticket. I just got a text that she got on that plane and her phone was turned off.
What the hell is that? I can't believe it.
The door was locked and I'm sure your dad took the spare key away. Maybe she found his spare key somehow. I'm sorry I didn't notice.
It's not your fault, Mom. I can't believe she would do such a thing. I really don't know what she is thinking. Why did she even think you were going on the trip in the first place?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it, but I have no idea.
I see. She sometimes has a hissy fit over her own assumptions and blames you. That's probably what happened this time too.
So, what are you going to do now?
Are the plane tickets the only thing that was taken?
Yes, I think so. Probably.
But that alone is a big problem.
I guess you could drive up there. But I wouldn't recommend it because of traffic jams.
That's the thing. I'll give up this time.
It's your honeymoon after all. I'm really sorry.
We could drive there. But Emma gets carsick. A short distance would be fine, but a long distance in the traffic jam during the New Year's holiday would be a disaster for sure. That's why we chose to fly.
I didn't know that. If that's your reason, you probably shouldn't drive there.
Besides, Emma and I have lost our energy. We were looking forward to it, but I can't believe it turned out like this. I'm going to call the hotel to cancel the stay. To be honest, the cancellation fee is going to hurt, but I don't want to go on our honeymoon feeling like this.
Sean, I'm so sorry.
Anyway, I'm going back there once.
Yeah, I'll be waiting for you. I know you must be tired, so please be careful on your way back.
I'm back! I've had a wonderful time since New Year's Day. After all, this kind of luxury is perfect for me. I've arrived at the airport, so come pick me up.
Amelia, you are in a very good mood. Did something good happen?
Well, of course. After all, thanks to your spending spree, I got a free plane ticket. It made me feel a little rich. I didn't know where the hotel was, so I had to pay for it myself. But I still had a good time. Even though it was for the purpose of stealing your extravagant spree, I really had a good time. I would like to thank you for that.
I didn't plan that trip.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh my God, what have you done?
What? What's the matter?
Did you forget your grandson's big day?
Huh? Sean's big day. What are you talking about?
The plane tickets that you took away belong to Sean and Emma. It's not my ticket.
Huh?
From New Year's Day to today, it was Sean and Emma's honeymoon.
Honeymoon?
I told you about it, but I guess you didn't listen to me at all.
What are you talking about? It's already been 6 months since they got married, and now they're going on a honeymoon?
They've been busy with work, so the only time they could go on their honeymoon was during the New Year's holiday.
Then, what about that phone call I heard?
What?
I heard you talking on the house phone the other day when I visited your house. You said a trip for 2 for New Year's sounds great. So I knew you were going to take that trip. How can you blame your own son and his wife for that? What are you thinking?
I was talking to Emma on that phone.
Huh? You have her phone number and went to the trouble of calling her on a house phone?
My phone had no battery left, so I asked her to call me there that day. That was when she told me that they were going on their honeymoon for New Year's. On the other hand, my husband and I were going to spend New Year's relaxing and watching TV. I was saying that it would be nice to travel alone, just the 2 of us, once in a while.
Then, how do you explain the fact that the plane tickets were in the bedside chest?
What? You went in our bedroom without permission?
It was to keep an eye on you to see if you weren't wasting money. And I found the plane tickets. How are you going to explain that?
Sean and Emma asked me to keep it.
Why would they ask you to keep it?
They said it's because you tend to steal things that don't belong to you. You found out about their honeymoon, and you were insistent that you get the plane tickets. So they asked me to keep the tickets at my place until the day of their honeymoon, just in case.
Are you for real?
If you don't believe me, why don't you ask them? They would tell you the same story.
Then, really?
By the way, Amelia, who are you with now?
What?
When you texted me that you arrived at the station, I immediately contacted your husband.
What?
He said that you came out of the ticket gate with a man who looks familiar.
Wait a minute. I told you to come pick me up.
We're at my uncle's villa right now.
Huh?
I'm with my husband, Sean, and Emma.
What do you mean?
Because of you, they couldn't go on a honeymoon, and I felt sorry for them. I called my uncle, and he said he'd invite us to his villa. It's not that far from our place, so we decided to stay here until tomorrow.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
My husband is staring at me, looking furious.
I see. Well, I heard that he already knew about the affair and was gathering evidence.
No way!
You ruined your grandson's honeymoon to have an affair. What were you thinking?
Well,
I'll make sure to charge you for the stolen plane tickets and the cancellation fees for the trip. They will have another honeymoon during this upcoming summer vacation, so please pay them in full by then.
Wait, I don't have that kind of money. Rachel, I am so sorry. I was wrong.
Why did you do it?
I was jealous. I felt that everyone was ignoring me and I wanted to be accepted.
I don't understand how you could hurt my family for such a reason.
Rachel, I want you to forgive me.
I cannot forgive you. Your behavior should not be forgiven.
How can I get you to forgive me?
First of all, please apologize directly to Sean and Emma. And please return the cancellation fees and the cost of the plane tickets.
I don't have that kind of money.
Then you will have to work to pay them back.
Please help me.
Amelia, you should take responsibility for your own actions. We don't want to be involved in your problems any longer.
I am so sorry.
It is too late. Please reflect on your actions and think about what you are going to do. We have no intention of taking care of you any longer. Later, I found out the details. Amelia's unfaithful partner was, to my surprise, a colleague from her husband's company. A meeting was set up with the wife of the cheating partner and her lawyer. Amelia's husband confronted her with the divorce papers and demanded alimony. She looked like it was the end of the world. They got divorced and Amelia came to our house for help. As a matter of course, we turned her away at the door. She cried and called by name over and over again, but I ignored her. She gave up and went to Sean's house to ask for help as well. But Sean also coldly refused her at the gate. She was in despair. Finally, she had no choice but to move to a cheap, shabby apartment and spent her days working day and night to pay alimony. This was the result of her arrogance and selfishness. No matter how much pain she has to go through, she deserves it. We are both happy with our son and his wife. They are expecting a baby next year, and we are very happy for them.
Erica, where are you? The dinner's not done like it should, and it's well past the time that we usually eat.
I'm at my mom's house. I told you I was visiting my dad's grave this week and that I would be staying at my mom's place because of the distance, and to spend a little bit of time with her. Don't you remember?
That was this week? How come you never reminded me?
I didn't think I needed to. I thought that my husband would actually bother to listen to me when I am talking about things that I find important.
You think everything's important? I don't have time to listen to everything you say and try to figure out what's more important than some other asinine thing. I'm a very busy man, something that you don't seem to actually comprehend. Unlike you, I actually have a job to do and I need to do it well, otherwise I'll be fired and we'll have no money to live off of. We're just barely scraping by as it is. Maybe if you actually got a job and helped out more?
Hang on a minute. Why are you saying all this? You were the one who said that I should quit my job when we got married because I hated it so much, and that I should focus on developing my writing career. You claimed that your job paid so well that we would be able to survive on your income alone for however long we needed to.
Yeah, well, things change.
How so? Have you been fired?
No, as if I'd be fired. I'm not an incompetent writer. I actually know how to do my job and how to do it well.
Then why the sudden hostility about me working? If your job hasn't changed, then your income should be the same as what we've been living on for the last few months.
Well, it's not.
But why not? What's happened to change how much money we have coming in?
It doesn't matter. All that matters is that it has changed and you need to start pulling your weight more. Got it? Now, when are you coming back from your mom's place? Tomorrow? Looking at a headstone can't take that long, surely. Plus, I need you here to make dinner. I've got a late meeting at the office and I want to be able to eat as soon as I get home.
No, I won't be coming home tomorrow. I told you I'm staying with my mom for the week to spend some much needed quality time with her. And for your information, it's not just looking at a headstone. I'm paying my respects to the most important man in my life. So, if you can't be bothered to cook tomorrow, then you'll just have to get a takeout or something.
You know I hate takeout food. It's all really greasy and fattening. I need you to make me a nice and healthy dinner tomorrow. So you best be back here to do that.
I've already told you that I won't be. I'm visiting my dad's grave tomorrow, as it is his birthday, and then me and my mom are going for lunch.
Well, we'll just have to see about that then.
I have no clue what you're on about, and frankly, I can't be bothered to deal with your petty and controlling behavior today. You've changed over the last few months, and turned into someone demanding and mean, and I really can't deal with how you're acting, especially when it's one of the hardest days for me tomorrow. You know how much I love my dad. So you're really not being considerate.
Not everything is about you, Erica. I'm your husband, so you need to take into consideration how I feel as well. Considering I'm still alive and your dad's dead, you really need to get your priorities in order.
Whatever. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Just try and be a little bit nicer. I am your wife, after all.
Erica, after our conversation yesterday, I've done a lot of thinking. In fact, I was up almost a whole night thinking over what had happened and what had been said by both of us.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I came to a conclusion that has been a very long time coming.
What's that?
I want a divorce.
What?
Yep, I've decided that you've become much too naggy and too high maintenance to deal with anymore. You're not the same woman I fell in love with, and I no longer have any interest in being with you.
Where is this coming from? I mean, honestly, you've never spoken to me about this.
Why should I have to? You should have been a good wife and made sure things never go to this state. You should have just stayed home and done what I told you. If you think about it, this divorce is really all your fault.
My fault? How is it my fault?
Well, with how you spoke to me yesterday, how did you think I would react? A wife shouldn't speak to her husband like that.
You know what? Fine. I'll gladly give you a divorce. You're a horrible man anyway, and I'm just sorry I wasted so much of my time on you.
I feel exactly the same way about you. Of course, there is the matter of splitting all of our assets and money, including the inheritance that your dad left you when he died.
Inheritance?
Oh, don't try to play innocent. I know your dad probably left you a load of money when he kicked the bucket. Your family's quite well off, so we'll have to split that as well. As husband and wife, we have to split everything equally. I'll have my lawyers contact you with the divorce papers, which will split everything fairly. Obviously, though, because I've been the sole earner of our family, I'll be getting more of the money than you, as compensation for working hard and providing you with a luxurious lifestyle where you haven't had to lift a finger.
Well, that's just plainly not true, is it?
I think you'll find that it is, and that the courts will agree with me if you try to take it before them. For the sake of your pride, I think it'd just be better if you sign the papers and give me what I'm owed.
You're not owed anything, and I'll make sure to get the best lawyers that I can to make sure that you don't get a penny from me.
Why do you have to be so difficult? Fine. I'll see you in court. I was gonna be kind and give you a 70-30 split of everything, but now I'll take every single last penny from you.
I can't wait to see you try. Jess, are you there?
Hey, Erica, what's up?
Arnold messaged me earlier today and told me that he wants a divorce.
What? Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not as upset as you think I would be. I've not been feeling as close to him as I have done in the past. It's like his whole personality has just done a complete 180. It's probably for the better if we do split.
Then, what's wrong?
I suppose it's just because it happened so suddenly. You know, we've been married for a few years now, so for it all to just come to an end like that, it's just a bit of a shock.
Tell me about it. And when he randomly shows up at work just to surprise you and take you out for lunch, it's so cute when he does that. Just the other day, he took me to that new Italian place down the street from my work. You know the one? We went there not too long ago.
Hang on. Why is my husband showing up at your work and taking you out to lunch?
What? Oh,
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. He's cheating on me? With you? My best friend?
It's not like that.
Oh, then tell me what it's like. Because right now, it's looking suspiciously like my best friend has been sleeping with my husband behind my back.
I didn't mean to, it just kind of happened.
So I'm betting he wants this divorce just so he can be with you. Am I right?
I mean, I didn't think he'd actually go through with it.
So this was your idea?
I just mentioned to him the other day how I felt like I was sharing with him and how I didn't like that. He either wanted to be with me completely or not. I gave him the option of being with either you or me. It's not my fault that he chose me. Maybe if you had been a better wife, then this wouldn't have happened to you.
I can't believe I actually considered you my best friend. What kind of friend goes behind someone's back and dates their husband?
Let's be honest, you can't really call him your husband at this point. You two are more like acquaintances who disliked each other but were forced to live together. If anything, I'm providing a way out for the both of you.
Oh, how kind of you. Let me just get the best friend award to show you how much I appreciate you destroying my marriage.
There's no need to be sarcastic. Geez, I can see what Arnold meant when he said you were high maintenance and difficult to deal with.
Excuse you? You know what? No. Whatever. The both of you could just get out of my life forever.
Oh, believe me, we will be doing that. Just as soon as you sign those divorce papers and give us the money we deserve.
What?
Arnold told me all about the inheritance that your dad has left you, and we both decided that because you've not been working, you should give us that money as compensation for living without working.
Hang on. You're the reason why your income has been so low lately, aren't you? Arnold's been spoiling you, getting you whatever you want, and blaming his low wages on me not working.
Well, I might like the finer things in life, but what woman doesn't? It doesn't matter, because with the money you'll give us, we'll be able to afford to move to a much nicer house and live a much better lifestyle.
Oh, I don't think so. Not after this conversation, anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, you've just admitted that you've been cheating with my husband, and that you're purposely going after my money to facilitate your lifestyle. Once my lawyers see all of this evidence about how I've been wronged and basically schemed against by you two, then the judge will definitely side with me.
What? You can't do that. I take all this back.
It's too late. You can't do that. I've got all the proof I need to make sure that neither of you get my money.
None of this is true. Ugh, that's not fair. The whole point of you and him getting divorced was so that we could get the money to build our new life together.
Looks like you're going to have to come up with a new plan, because you're not going to win this one.
I can't believe I called you a friend. Just give me the money, okay? Then I'll leave you alone. If you don't, I'll keep messaging you and I won't stop until you give me what I want.
So you're actually admitting that you're going to harass me if I don't give you my money? I think that just might guarantee me a restraining order against you. Thanks.
What? No.
This chat has been really helpful. Thank you, Jessica. I'm glad I came to talk to you about all of this. It really has been a true eye-opener. And it's saved me quite a lot in settlement money. I'll let Arnold know just how helpful you've been to me.
I seriously hate you.
Yeah, well, the feeling's mutual. After taking the divorce to court, the judge ruled in my favor, claiming that because Arnold had cheated on me and was scheming to take my money, he deserved nothing. None of my inheritance was touched by either Arnold nor Jessica. Whilst I was sad about losing my best friend and my husband, I knew it was better than to keep those two toxic people in my life. I moved back in with my mom and focused on becoming the best writer I could be. I've just published my first book, which was a major hit, and I'm working on the sequel. As for Arnold and Jessica, he tried to contact me after I became successful, asking for some money as Jessica was nagging him to earn more so that she could live the high life that she wanted. I told him no, of course, and now he's got to suffer the consequence of his actions. Sometimes, karma is a great thing.